You're now locked in to Fighting Spirit Episode 3, the May 2019 Super Show right here. Fighting Spirit Episode 3. And we're kicking things off with women's six-man tag team action. Erin Day, the girl on fire. Erin Day making her way down the aisle, sliding in that Fighting Spirit SPW2K ring. As the girl on fire, Erin Day is ready to rekindle that magic and rekindle that flame that's brewing between herself, Megan Foster, and the SychoDragons, and climb back up the tag team contendership with Megan Foster as they've created that chemistry as a team. And Megan Foster, as she rates the rival of her teammate Megan Foster, here at SPW2K making her wave not only in the singles division but making a huge impact in the tag team division with this makeshift team. Finding that success is having a little momentum and making some passion of a big let's pick this up.
Function out of saturation. No love is my fault, it's taken. My love is just waiting to turn your tears to roses. I will be the one that's gonna hold you. I will be the one that you run to. My love is a burning, consuming fire.
Motor Wrestling, IFW drummer, booking gigs for the Empire Wrestling Network. She splashed on the scene with CAWS All-Stars as well. We'll go more into detail into that matchup throughout this match, which that was a huge spectacle, huge event. Highly suggest y'all watch CAWS All-Stars right after you catch Fighting Spirit, that is. And we have the former SPW2K Women's World Champion Kashi Yenta, legend in the Empire Wrestling Network game with the Empire Wrestling territories. She's been in this game definitely throughout the past decade, the past 10 years, just cementing her name not only from Japan and the Jushi and Kirishuru style wrestling out in Japan, but internationally being known for the Empire Wrestling scene. Better days, making splashes around TNT, OWF, coming into SPW2K, but SPW's been wrestling in her early days on the Empire Wrestling platform. Kashi Yenta, world-class, world-renowned champion, former SPW2K Women's World Champion, and she wants to reclaim that championship after being taken by surprise, I'd say, and massively hurt by Peri DEMIR. And we have SychoDragons, SPW2K Women's Tag Team Champion SychoDragons, Erin Day, Megan Foster have a keen eye on those Women's Tag Team Championships that has been held, that has a death grip hold on by Sara Sycho and Tanya Sakamoto. Sara Sycho and Tanya Sakamoto have been untouchable since reclaiming the championships in their homeland in Tokyo, Japan. Shall I say Saitama, Japan, and at the Saitama Super Arena when they won the SPW2K Women's Tag Team Championships, defeating the Dancehall Queens in a ladies fight night rematch for the Women's Tag Team Championships. And ever since then has dominated the Women's Tag Team division here at SPW2K, calling on all teams and duos for the CAWS scene, the CAWS community, the women's CAWS wrestling scene, the CAWS community. And we await the arrival of fellow champion, the fellow champion to complete this trio champion, the SPW2K Women's World Champion, the new SPW2K Women's World Champion, Peri DEMIR. Peri DEMIR is here to make a statement and make it known she's proudly donning upon her shoulder the SPW2K Women's World Championship. Peri DEMIR since making her statement and debut from Ladies Fight Night and winning the Ladies Fight Night Battle Royale, getting that main event spot at Ladies Fight Night. She was keen on winning that championship and beating up Connie Lopez, who was then the champion at the time. Keen so close and was taken away from her by the likes of Leah White and Ebony rushing in and taking her and Apani out. She teamed up with Apani Lopez and defeated and taken out Ebony and Leah White out the way. Cleared that path for Peri DEMIR to continue her journey for the SPW2K Women's World Championship, which she finally mastered that art at Master Light Art of War, our last major event. And Peri DEMIR, there you see it here in Toronto, Canada, coming back from CAWS All-Stars weekend, heavy weekend, claiming the gold here and donning it for the first time since winning at Master Light Art of War in this women's 6-man tag team matchup. And here we go, we're locking it up. Sara Sycho pushing Erin Day into the corner, forcing Erin Day into enemy's territory, so to speak, for Sara Sycho. Referee pushing and keeping that space. And sending those forearms and the elbows, unprotected forearms and elbows to the face. No padding there, so you're catching all that elbow. Erin Day pushing back Sara Sycho and showing her dominating force right there in that collar and elbow lockup. Now we have these ladies trading off on that lockup and drop kick, push kick, dropping Erin Day. Erin Day getting out the ring, creating that space. Smart, and Sara Sycho's meeting her, punch to the face, kick to the gut, hooking her up. And what is this? Erin Day back kick, and now sending those strikes of her own. And she eats that knee. And Sara Sycho with the chop, now hoisting up an electric chair drop, electrifying and shocking the spinal cord of Erin Day, being dropped in the thin matting. And Sara Sycho, no, that gets reversed. Erin Day had the same plan, and she reverses that into a snap suplex with the kick up, falling back up, picking up Sara Sycho, sending her back into the ring and cut off the count out. And Sara Sycho now eating that fist to the face. Erin Day with the drop toe hold. Erin Day walking across, skateboarding across the skater girl that is Erin Day. True independent lifestyle Erin Day is living, working various promotions throughout the car wrestling scene, not just tied down to SPW2K bookings. Likewise with Megan Foster, and Sara Sycho kick to the back, right down to the spine of Megan Foster, and Tanya Sakamoto getting the tag in by her fellow Team 8. Sara Sycho, and it's pretty unorthodox. It was the Tag Team Grand Prix where we see Tanya Sakamoto, Sara Sycho, and Kashi Yenta team up as a team. And now we see Kashi Yenta now on the opposing team since that Japan tour. And hopefully Kashi Yenta can keep the thought and the process of knowing how dangerous of a duo the Sara Sycho and Tanya Sakamoto is as a SychoDragons. She can add the two to the tape to help Megan Foster and Erin Day on the offensive and defensive mechanism as a team. And here you have Tanya Sakamoto just keeping Megan Foster cut off away from her team. True tag team experience being built with Tanya Sakamoto. And Peri DEMIR is there to hook Megan Foster. And Peri DEMIR and Megan Foster, very fond of each other. From that gauntlet for the gold at CAWS All-Stars, where we see Lena, Peri DEMIR, Carmelita, Akira Suzuki, Bindi Erin, Megan Foster, Roxy Hayes, and the surprise appearance and debut appearance also appearing at CAWS All-Stars for the first time with the likes of Megan Foster and Peri DEMIR was Cody Hale in that gauntlet for the gold. Unfortunately, Megan Foster, Peri DEMIR came up short in that matchup. And that is not the focus anymore. That is now in the past as the illustrious goal that was CAWS All-Star. Such a huge event. We did tell you guys to go tune in on that. The 2-day spectacle that was CAWS All-Stars 11. The most illustrious event to happen in CAWS wrestling, bridging the gap for so many territories in the past almost 2 decades of CAWS wrestling within the 11-year span of the CAWS All-Stars event. And you have Megan Foster dropping all across her knee, right across the back of the head and the neck. Tanya Sakamoto 1-2, no, and Tanya Sakamoto kicks out. Megan Foster wants to secure her name internationally as a top women's talent among some of the best in the game, like Kashi Yenta. Oh man, And Sara Sycho, that whip kick to the head. Sara Sycho now being pushed to the corner by Erin, just smushing her in their face, cutting down some of her breathing as well, forcing her to breathe harder and work that much harder. And back into the transition here as they jockey for position, wrenching down, trying to wrench down and work down Sara Sycho to bring her back onto her back. That's not gonna work there. Sara Sycho had a perfect base on it on the go around, wrench on the back, on the arm. Now, Erin goes around as well. Back body drop. And you see Erin smart. You see the tag team technician work, cutting off the ring by these ladies. And Megan Foster, Erin want to secure a #1 contendership opportunity. They have to be impressive in this matchup. The tag team championships for the women are open for Supreme Star 6 for the taking. Which one of these ladies will be stepping up for the task for tag team contendership? We know Kashi Yenta still has her rematch clause available, as you see Megan Foster get hang up there by Sara Sycho. And Sara Sycho has been tagging in and out, keeping it between her and Tanya Sakamoto to really work down the team of Erin and Megan Foster, possibly hinting a future matchup once again for the gold between these two teams. And Megan Foster with the high knee. Megan Foster has her taste of the gold, the loaded featherweight championship, and a true war that she went through at Federation Wars. And Megan Foster now tagging in Kashi Yenta, gonna switch it up a bit here in this matchup. Kashi Yenta's the former SPW2K Women's World Championship, very familiar Tanya Sakamoto through their excursions in their homeland in Japan. Oh man, with that high knee, special threat rising Sun Persero tour dates and their Forefather Empire promotions. And now what is this? Kashi Yenta now hooking up Tanya Sakamoto and hanging her up in her own corner. Insult to injury. And she's daring Sara Sycho to step into the ring, or even Peri DEMIR for the likes of it. And Peri DEMIR watching on, clamming at the chance to get into the action here and get involved. Tanya Sakamoto arm drag on to Kashi Yenta. Kashi Yenta now being hoisted up. And nasty push kick, eat the feet. Variation straight to the face. And there you see Tanya Sakamoto tagging in Peri DEMIR. And here we have it. A little taste of a rematch between the two ladies. And you see Kashi Yenta trying to get out of that. Got locked up still by Peri DEMIR in the bell of the back. Release, bridging it and keeping the impact on the high pressure on the neck. And now what is this? One leg monkey flip, keeping the hands connected on the lodge. And she tosses and out Kashi Yenta Sending, that knee, driving it right to the ribs, just dropping Peri DEMIR instantly. Can knock the ribs, break a rib easily, and man! Tossing herself over the rope into that leg drop right across the apron, hanging up Peri DEMIR. And man, Peri DEMIR blocking that strike. Monkey flip. And the butterfly tried to slam down all that weight and crush Kashi Yenta, missing that. And hooking it. Very keen. And look at that. Triangle choke. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Executed by Peri DEMIR, and Kashi Yenta getting out of it. Not the first time Kashi Yenta has been put in that hold or has executed it. And Kashi Yenta, what she have here? Nice. Float over. Driver, and here we have Sara Sycho now, that push kick right into Kashi Yenta. Insecurity. They try to go for another push kick, that gets blocked. Now, over under, drops down. Kashi Yenta, these ladies really tearing it up in the opening here. We have our main Rumble, our main Battle Royale Rumble to come up here tonight. Right after this matchup, 32 call times throughout the CAWS wrestling scene, not only on the SPW2K roster and reoccurring talents on the SPW2K bookings and circuits, but we're gonna have talent throughout the CAWS wrestling scene, the CAWS community, make appearances in this Maid Gauntlet, so to speak. This Maid Rumble, the Maid 2019 Rumble, gonna go down right after this matchup. And man, Sara Sycho driving. Go to sleep. That knee right in the face of Megan Foster. 1, 2, and no. Megan Foster kicking out. You gotta beg the question. The heavy working schedule that Megan Foster and even Peri DEMIR are starting to be picking up now, is that gonna be playing a toll compared to their peers that also have busy schedules, but not as crazy as it's been with the CAWS All-Star Weekend and being involved in those big, high-profile matches. And Megan Foster picking up Tanya Sakamoto now. Irish ripping Tanya Sakamoto to the corner. No! Went for that splash. Nobody was home. Tanya Sakamoto out of the way. So quick and agile. Tanya Sakamoto now tagging in Peri DEMIR. And what is this? Double team. Unorthodox double team. What is this? Insecure in the knee. Driven right to the face by Peri DEMIR. And hooking her up into that. Bridging. Suplex. Hooking. 1, 2. No. Megan Foster into the corner now. Peri DEMIR trying to make a statement. Peri DEMIR trying to make a statement. She waited. She knew Megan Foster's playing pause and the super kicks. Megan Foster right to the face. Hooking up. And she's going to choke out Megan Foster. She's really going to make a statement here. The loaded featherweight champ and the SPW2K champ. And then you see Megan Foster tap out. Megan Foster of IFW tapping out. Right here in SPW2K Fighting Spirit. In this Champions vs. Top Contender Showcase. And these ladies really tore it up. You see the highlights in this matchup. That go to sleep did its damage to Megan Foster. There's no denying that. That shot by Sara Sycho, that headshot with the knee, did its damage. And then another knee to follow up, and the insecure by Tanya Sakamoto to add insult to injury onto Megan Foster. Look at another look at this here. Sara Sycho, see that she got out of that way big time. Placing it. Double headshot in. That belly to belly. Overhead suplex, bridge, hooking the leg, came up short, just instant kicking out, and it's right here, that super kick. Follow up on the choke, Morna, Peri DEMIR taking her home. For the champion, Sara Sycho, Tanya Sakamoto, Peri DEMIR. Big win, and we'll see them in action at Supreme Star 6. We'll see them definitely defending the Championship goals on the line. SPW2K Women's World Championship will be on the line. SPW2K Women's Tag Team Championship will be on the line at Supreme Star 6. Congrats.
How the hell are y'all doing this evening? That's right, your boy has signed with SPW2K. For those who don't know me, my name is James Frost. Everyone's favorite action hero, the clutch performer, the infinite hero, and that crazy Canuck who put an end to the BS Chronic was dealing out at Art of War. You're welcome. Now, the old clutcher didn't just come here to jibber jabber. No, I've come here to make an impact. And, kind of like prison, the best way to do this is to lay out the biggest and the baddest SOB in the yard. Again, you're welcome. And now that I've done this, your boy has his eyes set on a prize. That prize being the SPW2K World Championship. So stay tuned and stay frosty.
And we are back with Fighting Spirit Episode 3, The Made 2019 Super Show. And it's time for The Made Rumble. The Made 2019 Battle Royale Rumble is going to be underway. This match determines the man that will headline Supreme Star 6 for the SPW2K World Championship opportunity against the World Champion Nathan Smarta. And the rules stay in this matchup. It's 8 entrants, 4 rounds of 8 entrants over the top rope rules. Potential 5th round with our 2 wildcard entrants and our World Grand Prix Tag Team Champion Adam Oliver is our first entrant in the May 2019 Rumble. Adam Oliver repping the rep.
The Superstar.
Grand Prix, Tag Team Grand Prix 2019 tournament winner, donning the Trophy Championship, the Tag Team Grand Prix 2019 Championship that was won at the Tag Team Grand Prix in Japan, in the Kodokan Hall in Tokyo, Japan, the following night after Supremacy. And who knows, we may see Christopher Conscience himself appear in this Made 2019 Rumble. 32 call times throughout the call scene have been added in this matchup, and like I stated, it will be just very similar to a Casino Battle Royale rules, where we're gonna have suits of entrants. We're gonna kick off with the first 8 entrants, and that'll be the first round. Then we'll have our second round, another 8 talent will enter. And our second entrant number 2 in the Made Rumble, Anthony Jones, the Extreme One, Anthony Jones, making his return to SPW2K action and wants to climb up the ranks in SPW2K World Championship contendership, and this is the match to do it. Anthony Jones has been in and out of the Empire Wrestling scene throughout working dates, throughout Super Lucha Libre in Mexico, and coming out here internationally working our books is not only in Canada, but on our international major shows and collabs throughout the world with SPW2K. Anthony Jones wants to stamp his name on the scene, and he wants to be made in 2019. And as I was saying, there's going to be 4 rounds. The first round consisting of our first 8 entrants. The second round will be so forth. The third will be so forth. And the fourth could possibly be our final round, depending on the numbers in the block and how the ring will formulate and the entrance and the eliminations will formulate. However, we could go into our 5th and final round with our 2 wildcard entrants being added to the matchup for our final 2 entrants in the 32 Made Rumble. 32 car talent invited into this bout. We have our 3rd entrance to round 1. Coastal Ajit from Bombay, India, making his way out G, the former SPW2K Pure Champion on 3 different occasions, from the Wrestling Empire era to the 2K era. Now wants to cement his rankings up in the World Championship division. And he has to do by being made. You can headline Supreme Star 6 right here in Toronto. He can do just that. Also that G leads the third entry. And this match can go any way. So many talent have offered their services to even be able to make the trip out here on this busy CAWS All-Star weekend. And on the fallout of CAWS All-Stars, who knows who will appear at SPW2K? You never know who appears at an SPW2K show anyways. And having the main rumble on the high implications here, you never know who may be the ace in the hole. Where we have Brandon Ace to fill that block. Brandon Ace, a young talent, a young breakout talent who's looking for his breakout moment. He's been working a lot of multi-man matches, multi-tag matches, finding his grace in a division here in SPW2K and in the World Championship division. He wants to place a high ranking. He wants to either win this championship opportunity or place a high ranking in this main rumble and internationally claim, you know, big impacts and accolades. There's a lot of guys are going to be watching this matchup and keeping an eye on the talent that are competing in this matchup. Added this match, we can get international bookings for the CAWS community and the CAWS wrestling scene. And Brandon Ace is a talent who's part of the beatdown crew who wants to go through this matchup and be made and put his crew on the map. And Brandon Ace, young talent who's been dabbling throughout the Internet Championship Division, the Pure Championship Division, been in and out of tag team, multi-6-man tag team division matches and contendership matches, now getting place in this Battle Royale. The last one he was in was at Supremacy. Really, his major, big show debut as he awaits the arrival of our next entrant. Entrant number 4, Erin Wolf.
Weighing in at 215 pounds.
Erin Wolf now setting out on his own journey, on his own solo journey right now, as he steps out of the tag team division for once and now claiming his goal on being a potential world champion here in a car wrestling scene, in a car wrestling promotion, and being a world champion. He can get that opportunity by being made, surviving in not only in this first round, but the 3 to 4 other rounds to follow. In the past, other 31 men that'll be in this matchup alongside with Erin Wolf. It will be a long journey, but as is the journey to be a world champion. It's a long, vigorous, draining, dangerous journey to go through and to be made. You are gonna have to go through that, hit all of that in just one night. Representing No More Mafia, and I was him behind the curtain at No More Mafia, trying to get all included in this matchup. Every member of No More Mafia is trying to appear in this matchup here tonight, and we're starting with Trent Dynamite. Former SPW2K Tag Team Champion. Trent Dynamite has had high contenderships in the Pure Championship Division and Internet Championship Division, but has never succeeded on singles championship gold here at SPW2K. And No More Mafia wants to get back essentially been disappearing from the World Championship division since Mikey Truth lost the World Championship at last year's Supreme Star to Nathan Smarta. And anyone of these members in the Northwest Mafia can claim a World Championship victory, and that's why Northwest Mafia is one of the most dangerous of factions and stables in the game today. They all can be major players in the game. They all have what it takes to be top dogs in any division. And Trent Dynamite revitalized, refocused, and a whole new attitude and vision for his career with Northwest Mafia waiting the next entrant. And following our first entrant, we have Conscience, Christopher Conscience, the other half of the Tag Team World Grand Prix 2019 tournament winners.
The Superstar.
Conscience making his way down, and he's very familiar with Trent Dynamite. They've been killing each other in the ladder wars for the tag team, the SPW2K Tag Team Championship Gold. And hopefully we see the tag team champions also included in this Made Rumble. Jeffrey Albert and Trey Jeter. And Jeffrey Albert, a man that has guided Christopher Conscience. Christopher Conscience, Adam Oliver have been focused to go on their own path. And this Made Rumble can do just that, as you see Trent Dynamite staring down on a gold that he could have won in that tournament, and not only lost out on, but lost the SPW2K Tag Team Championships in the Tag Team World Grand Prix tournament. Trying to advance and failing to advance in that tournament. And Christopher Conscience also looking to create his own path in the singles division with the likes of Adam Oliver. Who knows if they're going to work together as a team in this first round. And I guarantee this will be the first and last tag team to be entered in this matchup in the same round. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see if they're going to work together or work against each other for the gold. And here we have SPW2K Tag Team Champion, the new SPW2K Tag Team Champion since Master Like Art of Wars ladder match in defeating the red SPW2K Tag Team Champion Jeffrey Albert, formerly known as the Guerrilla Tactics. They use Guerrilla Tactics to win and reclaim SPW2K Tag Team Gold at Master Like Art of War, and they are liberating the tag team division. Jeffrey Albert, one half of the SPW2K Tag Team Champions. He's now he's a two-time SPW2K Tag Team Champion. First winning it at the World Tag Team Grand Prix Tournament, defeating Northwest Mafia, Trent Dynamite, Frankie Graziano, and eliminating them in that tournament. And here we go, the bell has sounded, the first round's underway, and you see Jeffrey Albert and Christopher Conscience squaring off in the middle there. Trent Dynamite, Cold Stone going for that elimination. Eric Wolf trying to eliminate Adam Oliver, and then you have Anthony Jones and Brandon Ace going for that elimination. Brandon Ace trying to eliminate Anthony Jones, but he's putting a stop to that. You have to bear with me to call all the action, keep up with the pace of all these men. We have 32 call talents to be included. And Eric Wolf has been the first one eliminated by Adam Oliver. And Adam Oliver got his first eliminated. Brandon Ace got his first elimination in this matchup. Anthony Jones is gone. Eric Wolf, Anthony Jones, the first two eliminated. And it's down to 30 call talents left in this matchup, vying for a chance to be made for Supreme Star 6. Eric Wolf is gone. Anthony Jones is gone. And you got talent coming hot off the Made Rumble. And Brandon Ace is gone, eliminated by Trent Dynamite. Brandon Ace coming off of his elimination eliminated Anthony. Jones now knows what it feels like being eliminated by Trent Dynamite or No Remorse Mafia. And No Remorse Mafia got an elimination. Look at this, Anthony! Oh! 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 And when I was focused on Anthony Jones' elimination, you see the rep, they worked against each other. Oh! Jeffrey Alberton! The rep has been eliminated consistently. You see, I thought they were going to work as a team. They took the opportunity to work against each other, so to speak. Adam Oliver was eliminated by Conscience. Conscience was eliminated by Jeffrey Alberton. Jeffrey Alberton getting the rep collectively out of here. The two men that he's brought up into this game and brought into SPW2K, he took them out collectively. And they really should have worked on eliminating Jeffrey Alberton, but I know the goal, the opportunity, seeing this ring dwindle down before the next round starts. And Cold Stone, oh, going for that elimination on Trent Dynamite. The first round is down to Jeffrey Alberton, Cold Stone, and Trent Dynamite. Once we have our final man, the next round will come up and start up. And getting that momentum shift, having that momentum, that gear in check that you survived the first round, you won this first round, will definitely help you prepare for the second round. Knowing what it is to try to survive in this matchup. You already went through the paces already. That's the advantage that you have, but yet you're going to be tired. You're already worked on, you're already beaten down. Compared to the fresh talent that can be coming into round 2, round 3, round 4, and then potentially round 5. And oh, Jeffrey surviving on the apron. Jeffrey, MVP basically of round 1 so far. Just capitalizing on huge opportunities. And oh, Colson thought Trent was there. Trent was nowhere to be found. Trent pulling himself under dodge. Smart move, and Alberton, Jeffrey taking advantage of that on Cold Stone. And Jeffrey perched up top on the corner, staying above both men. Smart move. With that drop kick, ricocheting the head of Cold Stone off the mat, and Jeffrey now working the Black Sun, working to drive that knee right to the face of Cold Stone. And oh, Trent Dynamite looked like I think he got cut, busted up already. And Trent Dynamite, if you're busted up already, this is going to be a long, long journey for you. And oh, Trent hooking up Jeffrey under the ropes, choking up that breathing supply. Which is smart. If you can't breathe, you definitely can't function at all. And Trent gonna send Jeffrey. No, Jeffrey, no. Oh, he's gonna just drop Jeffrey on the turnbuckle. Cold Stone on the attack to the back of Trent Dynamite. Cold Stone now sending Trent Dynamite to the rope. Cold Stone, what is this? Setting up Trent Dynamite. Setting up Trent Dynamite. Cold Stone is. And oh, double team. Cold Stone. Jeffrey sending Trent Dynamite out. And the first member of No Remorse Mafia has been eliminated, Trent Dynamite. And you think Trent Dynamite would be kept in this matchup to add the strength in numbers. And oh, Cold Stone almost gets sent over, but he kept to bouncing off the rope. Smart. Change the momentum of that direction, but gets stomped on by Jeffrey. And it's down to Cold Stone Jeffrey in the first round in this main rumble. And then we'll kick off our second round and the second barrel of entrants, of 8 entrants into this matchup to fill up this ring. And what is this? Jeffrey really working on Cold Stone in the corner, and he has to push off the way. Oh, he's shifting the way, and he does. And oh, Cold Stone hitting the steel steps on the way down. As we look at the highlights in round 1, Jeffrey, the final surviving man in round 1 of the main rumble. We still have round 2 to come up, and so forth. And look at the highlights here. Jeffrey just drilling the knee right to the face of Cold Stone, doing that damage and eliminating Cold Stone to end him off. And Cold Stone is gone Jeffrey standing tall.
Time to put the
Jeffrey
temper to
standing
the
tall
quiet
and waits
corner.
the arrival of
Hush,
next
that's
set of
enough.
men.
Said the ruler. No suckers allowed to break bread or asunder. The daylight lightning and the thunder. Sun, moon, stars, and the hunger. Abundance and bundles. Blessings and troubles. Towers and tunnels, views and valleys, waves and breaks. Streets you from, son. Planet Earth. And ain't scared of no Mars attack. What type of bars is that? Stay off my chat. I'm out they call they riot garments. Top 5 dial on them. Super fly, slip the top rope. Eagles diving on them. You why you lying, homie? You won't play with my emotions, smoky. Big chief, heart rate, big beat, B-E-Y. I seen straight jacket, come clean. Big said it was a dream. Now it's a living thing. With you and living kings, I mean it, I mean it. Y'all seen it, y'all seen in the R.E.D. I mean it, I mean. Original nation, we run solid, I mean. I mean it, I mean. Straight jacket, come clean, y'all seen it, y'all seen. In the R.E.D. Original nation, we run solid, we're with you and living, you know with you.
For us, our first ever event that we had with FLL, built with that connection and the project that we wants to build a world international connection. But will it be at the task of this man, engine number 10, who we heard of earlier tonight, the kickoff of the show, James Frost. James Frost. James Frost at GCA is here at SPW2K and officially making his official in-ring debut. James Frost is here at May 2019 at Fighting Spirit Episode 3. James Frost is looking to be made to headline Supreme Star 6 and entering at number 10. It is going to be a long journey to the next set it rounds and the fill out and the 32 talents that are competing in this matchup. James Frost entering at number 10 awaits number 11. And we've seen James Frost make his impact at Master Like Art of War in the conclusion that Cage was saving Nathan Smarter, and a man that knows Nathan Smarter very well. This man of IFW, repping IFW, Chuck Osbjorn. Chuck Osbjorn. Chuck Osbjorn of IFW came off of a huge showcase called All Stars. And that's fatal 4-act called All Stars. Chuck Osbjorn has been making waves internationally in the game today. And I couldn't be more proud of Chuck Osbjorn to now make his staple here in SPW2K. Now being a part of the foreign block here at SPW2K. And you know, Chuck Osbjorn, his key focus is to be a top champion and a top dog in the game. And any other way to do that is to be made. To be made here tonight. And I know Chuck Osbjorn can do it. His key determination, his focus, his assassin ability can take him Jr. looks on to entrant 13. James Frost is in at 10. Chuck Osborne in at 11. Tommy, entrant 12. We have our 13th entrant, and it is homegrown talent, Jaden V, former world champion, former SPW2K tag team champion. Jaden V has been a pivotal pillar here in SPW2K. He's been part of SPW2K since day one. Legit, one of our first ever talents to grace our first shows in SPW. And Jaden V has seen the evolution of SPW. He has been lost. He's been a victim being lost in the shuffle. He's been a top champion SPW. He's been a top dog, a household name here at SPW. He wants to reclaim not only relevancy, but the top gold that splashed his name internationally on the map, and that was the SPW2K World Championship. And the ace that is Jaden V is part of that one-year club. He's part of that one-year club of talents that have been a one-year plus champion. And we kick off round 2 with a heavy round. Jeffrey Auburn, surviving round 1, completes this series, and we may so be going into our wild card 5th round, where the likes of Jeffrey could survive this round once again. And James Frost, Jeffrey Auburn squaring off. We got Chuck Osborne, Jaden V. Now Jaden V and Tommy Jordan Jr. squaring off. Pache, Guerrero, and Chuck Osborne going back and forth with those fists, but he gets dropped by Pache Guerrero. And Jeffrey Auburn trying to eliminate James Frost. And there's so many vital contenders for the World Championship that can headline Supreme Star 6. You have the likes of James Frost, we got his introduction here to SPW2K, and he's showcasing his focus is that World Championship. That is what he wants. He wants to be the man to carry the flag here and carry the brand here at SPW2K. And like you said, he went after the top dog. He went after the biggest dog in the yard. Not only Chronic, who damn it could have won the World Championship without snapping in that matchup and throwing Nathan Smarter throughout the cage, but also confronting Nathan Smarter, making his impact and saving Nathan Smarter from a vicious aftermath beatdown. And Jeffrey Auburn eliminated by Chuck Osborne. Chuck Osborne making a statement here tonight with a huge elimination by Jeffrey Auburn, who worked here to the throne in WWA and became the Beat the Clock champion. And Jeffrey Auburn, who's been eliminated, and what's going on? I'm hearing, as you see the crowd. Oh, what's going on in the back? We're getting word that our next entrant was gonna make his way out, and it's gonna be Frankie Graziano, Normos Mafia. Being attacked by the Black Power Movement, John Hitman. Oh my God, what the fuck is going on? Come on, the Black Power Movement attacking Frankie Graziano, who's gonna make his entrance here. And what the fuck? Come on, the Black Power Movement had been on the attack on No Remorse Mafia and have possibly taken out. And then you see John Hitman. John Hitman's gonna take Frankie Graziano's place. That is what that assault was all about. Black Power Movement, New Zealand making their chess play on No Remorse Mafia. That is exactly what that move was from the Gauntlet at SPW2K. And No Remorse Mafia in that 6-man tag team Gauntlet. They beat down a Mason Brooks, who hopefully we'll see in this matchup here tonight to get some retribution. But another No Remorse Mafia member is not in contendership here for this matchup. As we're gonna get our entrants out here, 8 entrants out here with Jeffrey Aubrey eliminated. We're gonna get this second round underway. And there we have it, Mason Brooks. Of course, no more Mafia coming gang. Mason Brooks. Mason Brooks coming in as our next entrant into this matchup and doing justice, doing the right thing.
Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 242 pounds.
And Mason Brooks, we're part of the trio champion that is the 6-man tag team champions and no more Mafia. Mason Brooks gonna come out here and get his retribution against the man that beat him down in the gauntlet and throughout the gauntlet matchup, the 6-man gauntlet matchup, the no more Mafia call out any CL teams, not only in SPW2K but throughout the CAWS leagues, the CAWS community. The Black Power, that was the final team to finally enter into that matchup at Master Night Art of War. And throughout the matchup with assaults with weapons, and the aftermath, beat down on Mason Brooks, getting up on Mason Brooks, taking it out. We get this match back underway after the hectic backstage breakdown, taking out fucking Frankie Graziano is out. He's incapacitated. So we have to go in. Mason Brooks had to just get in our next entrance into our next round. Mason Brooks stepping up to the plate for his fallen soldier. Followed by our final entrant for this round 2. The debut of this man, Dean Henry John, the Grimlock. Dean Henry John, this big ol' hoss, brute.
And their
Gonna be a big old threat in this main rumble.
weighing in at 278 pounds.
Dean Henry John making his way out the game. Also a man that's gathered throughout GCA and making his way throughout the car wrestling scene. He appeared in that real QTM car contest. Definitely got the eyes of the bookings here in SPW2K, and we had to reach out to Dean Henry John, especially for this main rumble. The impact that Dean Henry is gonna make in this matchup, I guarantee you, is gonna be death-defying. And we got some big old horses in this matchup. You got Mason Brooks, Apache Guerrero, these guys clashing with Dean Henry John. It's gonna be electrifying. And entry number 16, Dean Henry John. Entry number 16, Dean Henry John, ready for action. Ready to make an impact and high-profile contendership at Made and be made here tonight. And headline Supreme Star 6. What an opportunity that is to make not only your in-ring debut, but then to headline one of the biggest events for the SPW2K brand and on our calendar date. And here we go, round 2 is underway. And Tommy Jordan Jr. has been eliminated. Tommy Jordan Jr. has been gone just like that by James Frost. James Frost getting his first elimination, his second elimination, shall I say, under his belt from eliminating Jeffrey Aubrey. To Tommy Jordan Jr. now locking up with John Hitman. And you see Mason Brooks just trying to go after the attack on John Hitman. There's Dean Henry John, that brute that stopped him. And now we have Chuck Osborne, John Hitman going at it. Jaden V, the odd man. When you have Apache and James Frost attacking each other And the amount of dream matches that we can see clash into this matchup. Apache sending James Frost in the corner. Guys that have never ever graced each other before in the ring or have ever been aware of each other's talents before are going to be well aware of each other now. And you see James Frost and Apache squaring off. Mason Brooks not done with Dean Henry John, but he needs to be aware of the man that's taking out his soldier, John Hitman, who's squaring out the takeout. Jaden V, who's still hanging on. Jaden V, this is his third appearance, I'd say, in the Made Rumble, or the Made Battle Royale Rumble. See a double team between Apache and James Frost working on Chuck Osborne. That's another thing too. You're gonna see a lot of odd pairings to help out with eliminations. James Frost, Mason Brooks, the two Canadians going to war in this bout here in Toronto. We crown the man that's gonna headline our big show, Supreme Star 6. That will happen in the Great Hall. The Great Concert Hall will host Supreme Star 6 here in Toronto. As we return here in our homeland, Canada, for fighting spirit action. One man will be made and head on Supreme Star 6. A big call party of the summer. And Mason Brooks dropping that neck on Jaden V. You see, turned his attention to John Hitman, but you see Chuck Osborne's already working on the elimination. And then Apache, just like that, catches the attention of Mason Brooks. And you have to have eyes in the back of your head. At any moment, you can get punched, you can get thrown out of this ring, you can eat a big boot. You can get charged just like what Dean Henry's been doing to James Frost and John Hitman. Dean Henry's an absolute brute. And he's working on the elimination of Mason Brooks. And look how he's trying to manhandle Mason Brooks. Mason Brooks is a big dude too himself. And Frankie Graziano was supposed to be in this. And you see the play that Normus Mafia is trying to do. Add the strength in numbers. Double up on their entrance in this Made Battle Royale Rumble to make sure Normus Mafia is kept into at least one of the final man. Oh, Apache Guerrero eliminating Jaden V and SPW2K legend. And oh, Mason Brooks took advantage of the setup that James Frost had on Dean Henry. James Frost was looking for his third elimination on Dean Henry, and Mason Brooks stole it from under him. And Dean Henry's livid. Out of frame there, Dean Henry is absolutely livid as he's just kicking the fucking guardrail on his exit. And you see Jaden V making his exit as well. Jaden V, also a Canadian, but not gonna headline Supreme Star 6 in his homeland of Canada. He will not be made here tonight as he makes his exit alongside Dean Henry. And we're down to our final 5 here in round 2 of the Made Rumble Battle Royale Rumble Casino rules. Each entrance gonna happen out in suits and in different rounds. Variation, you see, oh my god, just like that, Chuck Osborne eliminated John Hitman. And oh, James Frost just eliminated Chuck Osborne. Chuck Osborne. And James Frost now. Oh, squaring off at Mason Brooks and Apache Guerrero. Mason Brooks made his debut in SPW2K part of the Destiny Championship Tournament. Headlining the finals of the Destiny Championship Tournament alongside Scott Adams, and Hypnosis came up short when Hypnosis won that tournament, became the first ever Destiny champion. Mason Brooks was on like a lost path and then was offered an opportunity to join Normus Mafia. He sat on that, he thought about it, he pondered about it, and then surprisingly joined Normus Mafia on the attack of taking out members of the Lucha Natives that Apache Guerrero was a part of. Going to war with Apache Guerrero. So it's ironic that these guys are squaring off part of the final 3 in this made round 2 Rumble as they battle to become #1 contender for Supreme Star 6 for the World Championship, the SPW2K World Championship, that Nathan Smart is definitely watching and studying this matchup. And James Frost being slammed down into the mat as he enters in. James Frost with 2 eliminations under his belt, 2 or 3 eliminations under his belt. And Apache Guerrero going for 2 eliminations there. Apache Guerrero eliminating Mason Brooks with a huge elimination. And that's another No Remorse Mafia member gone. Make that 3, including the attack by the Black Power movement on Frankie Graziano, who I'm hearing word is that he's being sent to the hospital. Might have a separated shoulder on the attack by the Black Power movement, New Zealand. So No Remorse Mafia is not doing too well, and they're going here in the made Battle Royale Rumble as James Frost is churning and trying to force Apache Guerrero off his base and off the apron, and gets driven. The big harsh shoulders, Apache Guerrero being driven to the ribcage, and James Frost not being dropped, but that's Samoa in a native drop, backdrop. Mason Brooks making his way up the aisle, up the rampway, making his exit there. And it was so hard for him to get his hands on John Hitman and get some retribution due to how packed the ring has been. And these guys being part of the final round of round 2. The final 2 of round 2. And that elimination scores James Frost his 3rd elimination here tonight in the Made Rumble, and making an impact in his in-ring debut here in SPW2K. And you look at the highlight reel here, these eliminations, the final eliminations here. And James Frost awaits entry number 17 out of the 32 entrants in this made Battle Royale Rumble. Entrant number 17 is Charles Sage of the Black Power Movement, New Zealand. And Charles Sage, who is definitely the man and the mastermind behind the attacks, not only on No Remorse Mafia and fucking up that plan, but just taking No Remorse Mafia off their guard and focusing on those 6-man tag team championships, or potentially can headline and finesse his way to main event Supreme Star 6 against Nathan Smart. And what a different career path that would take Charles Sage, and splash in the Black Power New Zealand movement on the mat. And Charles Sage making his entrance here, and during these entrances, James Frost definitely has to recharge like he is, throwing down that bottle of water and drenching himself to refreshen himself, to wake himself up, prepare for this next round as we enter into round 3 of the Made Battle Royale Rumble. 32 entrants, 32 car entrants have entered in to this matchup. We're having our 17th entrant being Charles Sage. And Charles Sage, entry number 17, gonna square off and watch on as we complete our next round of 8. Entry number 18. This man is a former SPW2K Pure Champion, Evan Reynolds. Evan Reynolds traveling throughout the CAWS scene as well. Wants to make his splash not only throughout PWR and SPW2K SPW2K as a former pure champion, but wants to climb up the ranks throughout the World Championship division. Evan Reynolds, since losing the pure championship, has been more on a mean streak as of late. Some more of a vicious side to him as this fire starter has that fighting spirit blazing within him and can potentially take him the full way. I don't doubt that Evan Reynolds has all the tools it takes to be not only one of the final men to survive in this matchup, but win it. Win the damn thing. And that'd be a huge way to get back in the top contendership, is to win this Made Rumble and to headline Supreme Star 6. Not only end off the season as a pure champion, but a world champion. Tamura, a combat with honor. Tamura repping combat with honor, appearing here again in SPW2K action. Tamura has been trying to make his viral showcase and make his viral moment in the Internet Championship division. Also slowly dabbling in the championship division, but definitely can make an impact here tonight with a huge showcase and a huge opportunity to head over to Supreme Star 6 for that SPW2K World Championship main event against Major Smarty. Tamura has pure sword background, strong style background, very educated strengths. Orthodox background, working throughout the scene, not only for PCA. He's picking up his rage on his own excursion through the CAWS community. Not really tied down to just one promotion, which a lot of these guys are not just tied down to one promotion. They're working out the CAWS territories, they're working internationally throughout the scene, and want to be bona fide made superstars, CAWS wrestling superstars throughout the world, and world-class wrestlers. And talk about world-class wrestlers and prize fighters. Scott Adams. Scott Adams is a former world champion in his own right with Call of Honor. Scott Adams, former SPW2K Internet Champion, lost the SPW2K Internet Championship match of the Art of War to Shogun, who we hopefully see Shogun appear in this matchup. Scott Adams is not only keen to get that Internet Championship back into his grasp with his rematch clause still in check, but Scott Adams wants to get the World Championship opportunity. Scott Adams is a finalist in the SPW2K Destiny Championship Tournament. He was so close to be crowned the first ever SPW2K Internet Champion. Not Internet Champion, sorry. First ever Destiny Champion. He was so close to being crowned SPW2K Destiny Champion. Came up short in that finals triple threat matchup with Mason Brooks and Hypnosis. Scott Adams is a huge threat in this matchup. Being a prize fighter, he's a shoot fighter. His strikes, his boxing strikes, are gonna play a huge role. And look at this, co-leader at Enormous Mafia, and also SPW2K 6-man tag team champion Shane Ash and the Golden Boy is making his way down. Number 20, I believe. And Shane Ashton, the Golden Boy, is here at Fighting Spirit. The Made Rumble, he knows a lot about the Made Rumble, competing in his third Made Rumble, his Made Battle Royale, possibly fourth throughout his transfer, his time throughout TNT and OWF. And that was the origin of this matchup throughout that promotion, and then being blended in throughout Hypnosis, being the former president here at SPW2K. He brought the Made It's been a notable event and match for SPW2K ever since. And Shane Ashton is a man that is a former world champion as well, part of that one-year club that very few men can claim that they've held that SPW2K World Championship for 1 year and counting. Shane Ashton has been shied away from World Championship opportunities for a good while, good over a year, 2 years now. He wants that top contention. He would like to be made, but he has to go through this man here. Our next entrant into the main Battle Royale Rumble is the SPW2K Tag Team Champion. You're the half for the SPW2K Tag Team Champion, Jeter. And we see his partner Jeffrey Austin is winning round 1 of this big Rumble, Battle Royale Rumble. Ended up being eliminated by James Frost, number 10, who's still in this matchup. Still hanging on in this matchup and in the rating. Entrances for round 3 here tonight. And Trey Jeter may cash in possibly some double championship opportunities. Being not only SPW2K Tag Team Champion, but cash in a World Championship opportunity if he successfully wins this main Battle Royale Rumble and goes on to Supreme Star 6 and does double duty. High implications for all these men in this matchup. Number 21, out of 32 hard talents that have all been invited into this matchup. 22, sorry.
Showtime. King's back.
And they're 22, 21 entrants already being added in this matchup. We're into round 3 of the main Rumble. As Trey Jeter watches on for the next entrant to enter in this bout to go to war.
I'm motivation on the ground. I'm going live on the business on stage. Goddamn, who's out the streets? Me. Who driving heat? Me. Who like the city? Pull up that Billy truck right to the motherfucking city.
Who is it going to be? Who's stepping up to the plate?
Who really dropping that fight?
Who is stepping up to the plate? And it is the SPW2K Internet Champion. This is a champions round right here. The SPW2K Internet Champion Shogun has arrived to compete. SPW2K Internet Champion Shogun is here for the main Battle Royale Rumble as he charges down to the ring. Shogun, your new SPW2K Internet Champion, will be in the same round with the man that he defeated to win that championship, Scott Adams. I'm hoping they clash. I'm hoping they lock horns in this bout.
I bought a Rolls Royce just to burn that shit and set that shit on fire, niggas. For the love of the city, all my niggas on the block. 12 o'clock when you're willing.
And Shogun at 23.
They wanna see me in the cage. I'd rather see me in the break.
Entry number 23. Shogun, the unorthodox powerhouse hybrid high-flying powerhouse. Shogun has all the tools to be the king of kings, so to speak. As we kick off this round, he got stomped by Trey Jeter. Shogun, the biggest man in this matchup is Shane Ashton. A quick elimination, just like that, to Evan Reynolds. Evan Reynolds gone just like that with a flash elimination. Shane Ashton just pulled down the ropes. Shane Ashton has the experience of this matchup. That's what it is, though. Shane Ashton knows the quick draw, and that's what he did, the quick draw trigger, and scored. Bullseye on Evan Reynolds, eliminating the fire starter and extinguishing that flame on being made. And here we have Shogun and Trey Jeter locking up. And oh! Charles Sage with a huge moment making, eliminating Scott Adams. Scott Adams couldn't even lock up with Shogun. And Shogun tried to eliminate Trey Jeter. Trey Jeter hangs on. And Shogun working on Trey Jeter. You see he's looking and you see watching. Death stare to Scott Adams. As Scott Adams walks off in disgust and disappointment on being eliminated so quick by Charles Sage. Charles Sage with a flash lariato elimination, sending Scott Adams over and out to the floor. Scott Adams had all the tools it takes to go the full way. And you see James Frost working on Shane Ashton. James Frost knows that Shane Ashton, springboard tornado DDT. He knows Shane Ashton is a big threat in this matchup, and to get him out immediately as Tamura going to turn his attention on the SPW2K Internet Champion Shogun. And that would be a huge elimination and set Tamura's name up in the rankings here. If he can get an elimination on Shogun and potentially set up a contendership opportunity and a matchup against Shogun and Tamura. As these guys are both in the chase for that Internet Championship prior to Shogun being champion on Fighting Spirit Episode 2 and that Internet Championship Scramble matchup. That set up Shogun's #1 contendership where he was successful at Fighting Spirit Episode 2 to face Scott Adams at Mass Night Art of War for the Internet Championship. And here he gets pushed up by James Frost. And James Frost still hanging on to what is this? And look at this! Will is here! Bruce! Fatal Bruce is there, and he hanged on, he pulled onto the leg, trying to distract Shane Ashton to have Charles capitalizing. Shane Ashton and Charles going at it. These guys went to war at Master Art of War. Shane Ashton fighting for his soldier, his falling soldier, and Bruce has been forced to head to the back, and just like that, Charles Sage is gonna follow. Charles Sage has been sent out, and Shane Ashton's feeling himself. Trey Jeter has been eliminated by Tamura. Back-to-back eliminations. Shane Ashton bouncing back from almost being tripped up by Bruce of the Black Power Movement, who's just been playing double duty on the attacks on No Remorse Mafia. And the mind games have been subdued for now as Shane Ashton eliminated Charles Sage with that super kick. Trey Jeter was to fall by Tamura's elimination. And James Frost with a super kick. And I believe that's 4 eliminations. 4 to 5 eliminations under the belt for James Frost. James Frost has put this match on chill as he's in fucking control in round 3 of the main Battle Royale Rumble with a huge elimination on Shogun, sending the SPW2K Internet Champion packing. And the only champion left in this round is the SPW2K 6-man champion, one part of the Trios champions, or the 6-man tag team champion, Shane Ashton. Of the Mob, the No Remorse Mafia, and Tamura with that knee driven into Shane Ashton. I believe Shane Ashton got cut and busted open on the stiff strikes and action between both these guys. James Frost doing the smart thing. James Frost's game plan is as soon as he's been knocked down and he's laid out, he drags himself under the rope, makes sure he's out of dodge, out of any sort of position to be in, picked up and eliminated. And Tamura super kick sent out. It's been a super kick party for eliminations here tonight. Shane Ashton with his second elimination. And what is it, Shane Ashton? No, nobody's there. James Frost not there for that cutter. Bell to back. Can James Frost go into the 4th and potentially final round here tonight? And you see Shane Ashton's leaking. And James Frost needs to take advantage of that. A bloody and blinded Shane Ashton gets super kicked and sent out to the floor. And if it ain't 5 eliminations then, it is 5 eliminations now. James Frost is on the leading board on eliminations. He's been in this match the longest. James Frost is the biggest threat in this matchup. He said he wanted to make an impact. He wanted to make this his yard. And in this made Battle Royale Rumble, he may just do it. James Frost has entered in at number 10. And Shane Ashton's back up.
For you?
Ooh, yeah, shit. You think this is it? You think I'm just done like that? James Frost, nah, not by a long shot. I like to introduce to you to a man that shoot to kill. A man that's notorious. This is Marcus King.
No way! No way! Marcus King! Shane Ashton came out and he definitely laid out the threat. He definitely laid out the threat. No way. VWU's own Marcus King. Marcus King is here and he is No Remorse Mafia bound. He's repping No Remorse Mafia. He has the No Remorse Mafia tee, drenched in No Remorse Mafia colors. Marcus King of VWU is here in SPW2K. I cannot believe this. And Marcus King is entering
I'm
in
the biggest hypocrite in
at number
2015.
24.
Once I finish this, witnesses will convey just what I mean. Been feeling this way since I was 16.
by
Came to my
Shane
senses.
Ashton.
You never liked this anyway. Fuck your friendship, I meant it. I'm African American. I'm African. I'm black as the
believe
moon.
this.
Heritage of a
I knew
small
we were
village.
gonna be
Part
in
of
for
my residence.
surprises.
Came from
I
the
knew we were
bottom
gonna
of
be in for some
mankind. My hair is
debuts,
nappy, my dick is
debut
big, my nose
appearances.
is round and wide.
But
You
I
know
did
the
not.
notion. You hate my
I did
dick,
not
your plan is
expect.
to terminate my culture. You're fucking evil. I want you to recognize that I'm a
VW's
proud
own
monkey.
Marcus
You vandalized
King
my perception, but
to
can't take
appear
down from it. And this is more than confession. I mean, I might press a button just so you know my discretion. I'm guarding my feelings. I know that you feel it. You sabotage my community, making a killing. You made me a
James
killer.
Frost.
Emancipation of a real nigga.
As we're gonna fill out, this match. Marcus King watching on to our next entrant, number 25. Marcus King is a founder of Black Hole 2.0. Of him, Eric, and Gorilla Black. At the moment, he's Battle Pro, but oh my god! Talk about debuts! Not only Marcus King, we have Eamon Drake! Eamon Drake of Unite fame! Eamon Drake is here at SPW2K! Fantastico! Eamon Drake is here! And what a round this is going to be! With the likes of Eamon Drake, Marcus King. I cannot believe this. The Maid Battle Royale Rumble 2019 is absolutely fucking stacked. Stacked. Eamon Drake is in an SPW2K ring, ladies and gentlemen. Marcus King is watching on to Eamon Drake in an SPW2K rig. James Frost is still in this thing from being entrant number 10. And as entrant number 25, Eamon Drake gonna watch on to our next entrance. I cannot believe. And here we have Kazushi, top #1 contender for the SPW2K Pure Championship. This man is the Lion Cup Battle Royale winner at Supremacy. The first ever Lion Cup Battle Royale winner at Supremacy. He cashed in his Lion Cup Battle Royale victory. For any championship, he chose a Pure Championship opportunity at Master Thy Art of War, came up short. But Kazushi laid out the attack on Malik Brown, and he showed him that he's not done yet. And I know they're not done yet, so we could potentially see a Malik Brown and Kazushi showcase and confrontation once again. hopefully in this matchup, or at a future date for the Pure Championship, hopefully for Supreme Star 6 we can make it happen, depending on the implications on this matchup. But Kazushi, Combat with Honor is here to compete in another Battle Royale format. This is the main Rumble, Battle Royale Rumble though, and if he's successful, he headlines Supreme Star 6. And Malik Brown will be in the back burner. His focus will have to be Nathan Smart, the world champion. And oh, speak about champions. Speak about fighting champions. Malik Background, DEMIR champion, SPW2K Pure champion. Malik Brown has gold. He's dripping in gold. And coming off of a huge victory, huge proceedings at CAWS All-Stars, huge victory at Prestige, huge victory at huge runnings at CAWS All-Stars. This man's schedule has been absolutely stacked and busy, and he returns here to action in SPW2K here in Toronto for the main Battle Royale Rumble. And Malik Brown looking to be one of the first men to ever hold a Pure Championship and World Championship at the same damn time. Double champion. Can Malik do it? Can determination machine be determined to be made here tonight in the main Battle Royale Rumble? The odds have been in his favor of getting a better position in being a part of the 4th round here of the main Battle Royale Rumble. The better half of this Rumble where the odds are more in your favor on winning this matchup. You're not being tooled and tested by that stamina and endurance test that James Frost has been going through. Who we're gonna see that being tested big time with these entrants being claimed in this matchup here tonight. As we await the arrival of our next entrant for the main Battle Royale Rumble. Filling this out. Oh, we got coming hot off of CAWS All-Star victory in that Elimination Chamber. We have Hypnosis. Hypnosis has been a busy man as of late. Not only touring with Loaded Wrestling in Japan, with the 2 nights tour with Loaded Wrestling in Japan, which you can view not on the Loaded Wrestling channel, but the main Empire Wrestling Network channel, but as also back on the road on the return, trying to qualify for Elimination Chamber on the Loaded brand for that Loaded Championship opportunity. And then he was on the road for CAWS All-Stars, competed in the Elimination Chamber at CAWS All-Stars, and was victorious, defeating the likes of Bronson, JG, Steven, Xander. Hypnosis survived all the territories that were competing in that Elimination Chamber matchup. And is here, he can say he has a rightful shot at the CAWS All-Star Championship at a future date, and he can potentially walk out of here tonight with a future date at Supreme Star 6. Hypnosis has won this very main Battle Royale Rumble before, and he headlined Supreme Star before, where he became SPW2K champion and has claimed the SPW World Championship. And he's been playing that 1 year fumble. Oh my God! Acer Adamus! Acer Adamus! Acer Adamus is here in SPW2K! Acer making his debut in SPW2K. You talk about 2 men that have mirrored careers, mirror styles, mirror hybrid, high on Hypnosis has picked up.
And their opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 200 pounds, one half of the Pro Wrestling Triple Crown Tag Team Champion.
Come in at
The Icon, Mike
30. Come in at entry number 30, Mikey Truth. The iconic deity, Mikey Truth. I believe not only the final member of this match
You gon' meet Jamaica, I won't
of
say it in
Normos
patois.
Mafia,
I strike a nerve like a package of matches. You may wanna bypass this
but he's
smoking gas
also
trick. A prince turned pauper, try and do like kings do. Sweating in chess games, try and move like
final
kings
member
move.
of the six-man
You should
tag
slow
team
your roll before you drown in
champions.
the moat. He tried
Mikey
to
Truth
channel balance,
also
but never found
coming
the
off
remote.
of CAWS
Killers on the
All-Stars,
prowl,
was
still
competing in the
jugging
CAWS
off a lick.
All-Stars Rumble.
Still in
Came up
with a
short in the
double
CAWS
voice.
All-Stars Rumble, being eliminated by the likes of Damian Valentine, cutting off his journey and his dreams of becoming a CAWS All-Star champion short. But here tonight, he can be made in the Made Battle Royale Rumble. But his 8th Adamus cutting him off for that kick to the face. And you see that dream match. 8th Adamus, Mikey Truth, and Marcus King. Mikey Truth, both members of Normos Mafia. And I can't believe it. Marcus King, VWU's own Marcus King, is here tonight in an SPW2K win, trying to eliminate 8th Adamus. 8th Adamus is back in. Yeah, Kazushi, James Frost squared off. Malik Brown, Mikey Truth going at it. All these guys in this matchup can create main event matches all around the world. Eamon Drake and Hypnosis are locking it up. Fantastical Hypnosis and the hypnotic fate of Hypnosis going to war. Hypnosis trying to eliminate Eamon Drake. Marcus King, James Frost squaring off. And Marcus King, Battle Pro, Infinite Champion, VW Heart Gold Champion, IPW Global Heavyweight Champion. Marcus King has an illustrious career, so to speak, dripping in gold. And now the newest member, No More Mafia, and can headline Made 20. Not only headline this Made matchup as the winner, but headline Supreme 6 2019 and face Nathan Smart for the World Championship. If Kazushi's only in his way, and Hypnosis work on the elimination on Eamon Drake, James Frost working on Malik Brown, Mikey Truth, and 8th Adamus going at it. These guys can create history with the amount of dream matches that these guys can all pair up against each other. Illustrious pairings and confrontations we're seeing between these guys. Glorious confrontations we're seeing, shall I say. And Marcus King working on Kazushi. Trying to eliminate Kazushi there. Hypnosis working on Hypnosis. Hypnosis working on Mikey Truth. And oh man, these guys going back to squaring each other off. And Hypnosis back on Eamon Drake. Mikey Truth back on 8th Adamus. Malik Brown. James Frost going at it. Hook in the arms, butterfly release suplex onto James Frost. Kazushi. And Marcus Brown throwing that forearm to the face. What is this? Oh, 8th Adamus with that spin kick, dropping Eamon Drake. And this is what SPW2K is all about, bridging the gap, a competition. All call towns from all over the call community itching for the opportunity to go for gold. And at number 30, Mikey Truth is in. Number 10, James Frost is still competing in this matchup, scratching and clawing to survive. Marcus King, Hypnosis squaring off there. Now you have Kazushi, Eamon Drake with that hooking scoop, bell the back release. Eamon Drake going back on his attack on Hypnosis. And Malik Brown fighting back from Marcus Brown and James Frost's onslaught, that double team there. Mikey Truth really working on Aether. All these guys can headline any main event against one of each other anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world, any promotion in the world can book it. And it's an honor. It's an honor to have all these guys grace the ring. This match has been filled with surprises, swerves and turns, and huge debuts. And Aether and Hypnosis. Aether and Hypnosis, they ever were to headline a main event, especially even a Supreme Star 6, if that was to ever happen, that would be absolutely amazing. The death-defying moments those two would create. And Eamon Drake is in bad shape. James Frost working on an elimination on Eamon Drake. Eamon Drake teetering and turning on the turnbuckle and driving that punch straight to the face of James Frost. Mikey Truth working on the elimination on Aether. Aether fighting back on Mikey Truth. Aether went for the kick, missed it on Mikey Truth. Mikey kicking Hypnosis to the ropes. And I didn't even catch that. James Frost just eliminated Eamon. That has to be 6. That has to be 6 in the tally for Eamon Drake. For now, Eamon Drake being eliminated, that has to be 6 in the tally for James Frost. Frost is on fire and putting all his opponents on freeze. On deep freeze. But Marcus King planting him and sending him off to the side on the coastlines. Aether dropping Mikey Truth. Kazushi setting up Malik Brown, and Malik Brown's out of here. The Pure Champion has been eliminated. Kazushi just eliminated the Pure Champion. Malik Brown is absolutely distraught and disappointed as he sees him sit out on the outside there. Got taken by surprise, but the man that's been gunning out for him. And just like that, I'm getting the word we're gonna get our last 2 entrants and our wild cards are gonna be entered in. Our wild cards are gonna be entered in after that huge elimination. Our champion Malik Brown, our Pure Champion, being eliminated. We're gonna have our wild cards being entered into this matchup. And what is this? Mikey Truth geared up. Who is this? Oh, I know this music. Oh my God. No way. No way. On the fallout. On the fallout of CAWS All-Stars. And on the road to Undisputed, this man, AJ Young. The AJ Young guarantee has been brought to SPW2K. I cannot believe this. AJ Young. AJ Young standing tall on the stage and making his way down the aisle. Him and SPW2K fighting spirit. AJ Young is gonna be made possibly tonight to headline Supreme Star 6 to meet Ethan Smarta for the SPW2K World Championship. AJ Young, COH champion, a man that was formerly as a premier man in the CAWS All-Stars, the one man that's held the CAWS All-Star Tag Team Championships and the CAWS All-Star Championships. AJ Young has taken over all over the CAWS wrestling scene. And he's being joined by this man, no waiting, the SPW2K Destiny Champion Kuro Takahashi. The SPW2K Destiny Champion Kuro Takahashi is coming back for retribution, and it can be made to headline. This guy has all the tools it takes not only to win this matchup, entering at number 32, the final man, the final entrant in this main Battle Royale Rumble is Kuro Takahashi. And he is very familiar with Royal Rumbles, Battle Royales. He has won the Loaded Rumble and the Shock Value Rumble and the Shock Value case. He cashed in on that. And now here tonight, he not only holds the tools with the option C that relies on the Destiny Championship, but at any moment in time, he can cashing that Destiny Championship for the World Championship opportunity, the World Championship match. At any moment where you can see Nathan Smart aligning and being weakened, he can come in, cashing that Destiny Championship, offer it up as an option C. That Destiny Championship will now be placed out to create the Destiny Championship tournament once again and be vacated. And Curl can go for the World Championship if he chooses to cash in that option C, that being the Destiny Championship. And here tonight, he can double up on a guarantee to the World Championship once again if he wins this main Battle Royale Rumble and headline Supreme Star 6 and meet Nathan Smart, a man that he's mentored and brought up in the game once again. Possibly a rematch for the World Championship from Supremacy in Tokyo, Japan. They bring it full circle from Supremacy 2017 to 2019 Supreme Star 6 in Toronto. We bring it full circle all these years for the World Championship once again. We're looking for all the marbles. That Destiny Championship also on the line. Who knows the implications? This is the final round, ladies and gentlemen, of the main Rumble. And oh, that crossbody, that springboard crossbody catching AJ Young. And the final man in the main Rumble, round 5. The final round is going down. We got James Frost, who entered in at number 10. We got 8th Adamus, who's trying to eliminate. We got Kazushi and Mikey Truth going at it. AJ Young, Marcus King. We got Kuro Takahashi and Hypnosis still at it. We have AJ Young, Kuro Takahashi. Can you see the illustrious dream matches that are shaping up between these guys in this whole made Battle Royale matchup? The 32 entrants, all 32 call talents have now been entered in this ring. It was Eamon Drake, Malik Brown that opened the gateways for our final 2 wild cards. And what a wild card that is. AJ Young being entry number 31 and Kuro Takahashi rounding it off at entry number 32. The SPW2K Destiny Champion driving in that Michinoku driver to Mikey Truth. Uppercut to 8th by James Frost. Marcus King, newest member of No More Mafia. Almost on the verge of elimination by Hypnosis. As we switch up here, Hypnosis sending Marcus King to the corner now. And Kuro Takahashi working on Kazushi. Can Kuro Takahashi score an elimination under his belt? No. And you see AJ Young, Mikey Truth. AJ Young, Mikey Truth scoring off in the corner there. You got to keep an eye on them. The days are counting down before they're square off for the CCL World Championship that AJ Young is currently holding. The CCL World Champion, AJ Young, could go on the headline Supreme Star 6 in Toronto for the SPW2K World Championship against Nathan Smarter, who helped guide SPW2K with Kuro Takahashi of all people at Call All-Stars in the CCWO vs SPW2K Showcase, Tag Team Showcase. And how ironic that would be. The 2 men that helped SPW2K come out with the victory in the big showcase matchup at Call All-Stars against CCWO could go up against each other once again and another back-to-back main event on the biggest event of the year for Supreme Pro Wrestling for the summer, Supreme Star 6. And look at AJ Young. AJ Young working on the elimination on Mikey Truth. AJ Young eliminates Mikey Truth. AJ Young eliminates number 30, Mikey Truth, out of the main Rumble. AJ Young beats Mikey Truth at his own game in his own backyard. The CCL World Champion eliminates the six-man Tag Team Champion Mikey Truth. And the only standing warrior of No Remorse Mafia is the newest member of No Remorse Mafia, Marcus King. As the founding member of No Remorse Mafia, Mikey Truth makes his disappointing walk of shame, being eliminated by AJ Young of all people, who he will meet at CCL Undisputed for the CCL World Championship. And you have Hypnosis, Call All-Star, #1 contender who won it at the Elimination Chamber matchup. I Call All-Star squaring off against AJ Young. AJ Young with that super kick to 8th now. And Marcus King still in this thing against Kuro Takahashi, who I was mentioning, who appeared at CAWS All-Star, teamed up with Nathan Smarta against CCWO. Put their differences aside to face CCWO to represent SPW2K as the premier Canadian car wrestling brand. And internationally, these guys have went to war and put each other on the map. As James Frost eliminates Kuro Takahashi at the same time, Marcus King eliminates Hypnosis, and you have Aether eliminated by Kazushi. That is unreal. 3 eliminations back to back. Kuro Takahashi by James Frost, who's making it his 6th elimination of the night. James Frost leading the elimination board and being a part of the man being a part of this match for the longest. AJ Young tried to eliminate James Frost and he scaled the cat. AJ Young eliminated Hypnosis. Marcus King eliminated Hypnosis. Marcus King is still in this thing. Kazushi's gone. AJ Young rounding up 3 eliminations here tonight. Just like that, back to back. 3, almost 4 eliminations for AJ Young, catching up on James Frost. James Frost leading the eliminations here in our final 3 men of the Made Rumble. You see King just tossing. Marcus King tossing. AJ Young like he's nothing. James Frost laying out Marcus King, and Marcus King, what a statement Marcus King is making as he busts open James Frost with a headbutt. He's making for No Remorse Mafia on his debut, and not only his debut as No Remorse Mafia member, but his debut here in SPW2K, a fighting spirit in the Made Battle Royale Rumble. He could be looking up for the biggest elimination right here on AJ Young with that back fist. Oh my God. AJ kicked to the back of the knee. And now what is AJ setting up for? AJ Young, slamming Marcus King to the corner, and sends him with a clothesline with the assistance of the corner, sending Marcus King out and eliminated. And the final representation at NRM, No Remorse Mafia, has been eliminated, but a beautiful showcase from Marcus King. Nonetheless, being introduced by Shane Ashens, the newest member of No Remorse Mafia. Put on a huge showcase, has been eliminated. It's down to the final 2, James Frost and AJ Young. James Frost is perched up top, upstairs. Beautiful cutter. And this could be a clutch performance by the clutch performer, James Frost, right here against the AJ Guarantee. Can AJ, super kicky easy, and AJ's eliminated. James Frost did it. James Frost trailblazed this whole match from entry number 10. Survived 3 other rounds here in the Made Battle Royale Rumble. As you look at the highlights here, and James Frost has done it. James Frost, there's that cutter that shook him up, that shook up AJ Young, and a super kick with a cherry on top to showcase James Frost dominating the Made Battle Royale Rumble 2019, and James Frost is made to Supreme Star 6. James Frost will meet Nathan Smarta, and you talk about making an impact, you talk about making a statement. James Frost did just that. The fighting spirit blazing as he put a freeze on all the competition here in SPW2K. James Frost is your Made 2019 winner. Your Made Battle Royale Rumble 2019 winner, and he's made for Supreme Star 6. We'll see you at the matches. Thank you for watching.